Hi, everybody. It's Les McGehee with Rialto Academy, and we get to speak with Coach Mel Reed, Rialto Academy Coach Mel Reed. And Mel has had fantastic successes over a lengthy career in coaching and has helped a great many clients. And we're really proud that we get to be partners with him in our program. He actually has his own training company, Optimus Training and Development, and we are highly cooperative and really happy that he studies with us and gains certifications with us, and that we're going to change the world through positive experiences for our coaching clients. Mel, yeah, thanks for letting me talk about you at the beginning of this. Yeah, we're so happy that you're a coach with us.
Well, I appreciate that, Les, and I'm looking forward to great things in the future. I know two heads are better than one.
That's what I hear. Yeah, I only hear it through one head, and so I don't know.
Right, and I guess the one of the best things about being a Rialto coach and just coaching in general is I've always loved the experience of being in front of a room and reaching a lot of people. But there's nothing that compares with that one-on-one coaching where you can measure results, help people improve their lives, and move them along on a great career path.
Yeah, I agree. It's a really fulfilling thing. I actually said no to coaching requests for most of my life. Then then I was told that I had been coaching for decades and calling it something else. And I accepted my first business clients, and I was just blown away at how gratifying it was when they created a box of money and a successful business, and how it changed things for their family and their belief system. It's so rewarding.
It really is, and I've had great experiences. I've challenged people along the way because in my belief system, if it doesn't challenge us, it doesn't change us. And people sometimes run from a challenge, but I'm telling you, if you will embrace it, you can be anywhere you want to be in a very short amount of time by focusing in on the most important things in your life and your business, and that's what coaching really does, I believe, is really centers people, and they start focusing in on what's the most important priority in their business.
Yeah, I agree with that. And also we know, so even though we have different techniques and different personalities, we share the same toolkit and a lot of the same beliefs. And the Rialto way outlines 10 things that every business has in it. And when we take a look at those 10 things, it's pretty easy to tell the health of somebody's business and the amount of opportunity they're going to be able to harvest based on the strength of those individual elements. And Mel, one thing that's unique about you that I'd like to capture here while we're together is the thing that you say to your clients, the language that you use to frame to them about a best year ever. Could you give us a little taste of that?
Yeah. We start, of course, with you have to start where you're at. So we go through a process and we use an evaluation tool that really gets us to, stripping away all the fluff. What are the key metrics of that business? Then we look at that and we establish a goal based on the best year or best season that they've ever had. And now we can put together in place. I usually look at that and say, okay, what do you want to accomplish? And it's a lot more than just goal setting. Goal setting is great. We do some of that. We go through that process. But let's really look at how we're going to achieve that. Goal setting to the now is what we teach in the one thing. I use that process, and it really is, you're here now. This is where you want to be. And then we work that process backwards and then come up with a plan on a hourly, daily, weekly, monthly, and annual basis, so that at any given point, we know that we're on track to better our best and have the best year ever. And that's part of the process.
That's excellent. And then next year, I suppose we're going to have the best year ever again. And then the following year, we're going to have the best year ever again.
It's amazing how that works. So exactly. We're not going to rest on our laurels or be satisfied with the status quo. We're continuing to grow if that's the goal.
Absolutely. Well, you sure have a clarity of that. And I think some of the clarity that you have came from the massive successes that you've had in the industry and elsewhere. It's very interesting that you have not only your franchise ownership and really, Mel, quite an impressive footprint and amount of influence in the real estate industry, yet also your unique background with your Dave Ramsey certification and your corporate work, your study of Maxwell. You really did bring an awful lot to the team. Do all of those things still live in your daily coaching disciplines?
They do. They do. I think it's really important to, I call it learning from the masters. There's nothing new under the sun. And if we can take best practices, and it's like you said, not one size fits everyone. So we take the best practice for that person, that coaching client, and we get the best results as a process of going through that. So that's kind of how I approach it. And yeah, those disciplines are alive and well. They have served me well over the years, raising 5 kids and coaching 10 grandkids, and coming out of corporate America and entering the real estate world and being an international coach for a large real estate concern. So those things are all in play, and it's so gratifying to take that on one-on-one and actually pull that out of people and see them thrive, not just survive.
Yeah, and you do it very well. Thank you so much. And I've learned a lot from you, so thank you personally as well. I continue to learn from you. When you're coaching with Mel and really with Rialto Academy in general, especially Mel Reed, when you're coaching with Mel, you can expect to have these really powerful influences and have a really excellent big picture. And I know Mel is also extremely good at small focus, big picture and small focus, so that we're tracking numbers and adjusting our behavior. We often talk about the fact that you might be a really great teacher or consultant or author, like Mel is a prolific author, yet at the same time, if you can't create behavior in your clients and support behavior change, you might not be a coach. And so we focus on behavior change and tracking of those numbers. So our conversations are full of numbers. And Mel, we're just so grateful. Mel, you have some coaching availability right now. If somebody's interested, they can reach out and get an assessment from you and see if you guys are a great match for a coaching contract. I believe based on today is March 22nd, 2019, and I believe you have several contracts available at the moment.
Right now we have 6 spots that we've opened up on a weekly basis. So yeah, I'm excited about the next generation and the people that I haven't met yet that would become a client, so that we can together partnership to change their world.
Amen. Thank goodness for powerful clients that are ambitious, so that we can get the gratification of helping them achieve their goals, huh?
Amen. That's
Amen.
right.
All right, Mel. Well, thank you so much. And those of you that are watching us today, thank you. We appreciate you growing yourself. That's how we're going to change the world, is by increasing your success and having your family, your associates, your community see what is possible when people focus on what matters the most, with spirituality and generosity and follow through and consistency. We're very proud of your successes, those of you that are our coaching clients already. To get a hold of Mel and find out about an assessment or the possibility of coaching with him, you can find him at his own website, which is Optimus Training. Yeah, you can also, of course, find him on the Rialto Academy website. We're very proud of our new website. Or just reach out to me directly. I'm happy to connect you. I am Les@rialtoacademy.com. That's Les with one S at rialtoacademy.com, and I'm happy to connect you to a fantastic coach, and they don't get much better than Mel Reed. Oh my gosh. Mel, thank you so much, and I look forward to chatting with you again here in a few days.
All right, Les, thank you so much. Blessing.